Hi, crafty friends. Crystal here again today. Okay, sorry, I was just making sure that I was indeed filming. I have it set up a little bit different so I can't see the camera while I'm filming. But anyways, hi. I've got a really fun little flip book for you guys today. So this is a playlist flip book, as you can see by the title, Crystal's Playlist. So this came from a swap that I was a part of in the Patreon that I'm a part of, which is Penpal Paula. I will definitely link her Patreon down below. I really love being a patron of hers. Gosh, it's been at least 6 months that I've been a patron of hers. In fact, I think it's been almost a year because I remember that it was like the end of summer last year, probably like July or something. Because I remember signing up and getting like an ocean theme thing, and it was kind of like, well, I'll use this next year because I kind of signed up like at the end of the month. Whatever, not important. So every single month there is a swap that you can sign up for. And well, let me back up a little bit. Penpal Paula's Penpal Paula's Patreon includes Discord access, which if you're not familiar with Discord, it's just like an online way to chat with people. It's really popular with gamers. Yeah, it's like a really popular way to chat with like your online friends. Like you can have voice channels and whatnot. Anyways, I actually did have it like from playing a video game online. Fun fact, I am a bit of a nerd. I do play some video games from time to time. Not that I have time for that shit anymore. Good God. Anyways, so yeah, there's Discord access, and there's, gosh, a lot of people are patrons of hers and in the channel. And so then every month on there's a swap, and you get to sign up. Like, you don't have to do it. And I think this was the month of April, actually, we did a playlist swap. So what was required was just to send a letter to your swap partner, and there were 10 questions where you had to answer, you know, pick a song that, and you'll see inside, I have the questions written down, but like a song that brings you a good memory, and then you say what the song was. And like I said, it was just required to send a letter. I wanted to be a little extra and make a little flip book. I just thought it'd be super fun. So that's what I did. And that's already been mailed off. But I thought it would be fun. Like, I have a couple of, you know, my personal pen pals that I thought would really enjoy a little playlist flip book swap thingy. So I made another one, and I'm going to make another one with you all. So, okay, did I leave anything off? I don't think so. Let's get going on what I have created here. Oh, I will make a note that the Penpal Paula one, it had 10 questions, or like 10 songs. I only did 9 here just because 10 doesn't fit very well. You could certainly add a page if you wanted to, and if you wanted to get, you know, real special and crafty, like you could make it bigger. I included 9 here, and that does include 1 on the back. So if you didn't want to have anything on the back, you could do 8 songs, and that would fit really, really well in this type of a flip book. But anyways, let's just get going. So what I did is I printed out the album cover for the songs, and I pasted it in, and I just think it's really fun. Yeah, so it's also a great flip book to do if you like aren't super big into embellishing, because I didn't embellish it at all, and I don't think it needs embellishment because it's so like heavy full of information. It's less about, it's less about the artsiness and more about just like conveying the information of the songs. You absolutely could get fancy with your embellishing and like really do it up. I didn't think it needed it. It would make it bulky and probably mean that you couldn't send it as a flat mail, which like as it is now, it's perfect for flat mail. So anyways, so here we go. Crystal's Playlist, a song that brings you good memories. Printed out the album cover, a song that defines you, and then I have a little pocket right here where this is where I'd put the letter. Okay, and then we turn, and another one here. And this particular flip book, I chose to have this guy flip up like that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that on this one. We'll see. This was just, I just did it this way. Like the other flip book I made previously, I didn't flip it quite this way. But anyways, I have a flip up here. I thought that was kind of fun. You have to flip it back down. That's the reason, because anyways, I'll show you. And then these ones here. And then I do have one here on this back page. So see, this is like technically the back. And that's what I was meaning. You don't have to put one here if you don't want to. But yeah, so those were all of the questions. If you want me to leave a list in the description of all of the questions, I suppose I could do that. I mean, you could make your own, absolutely, or like, you know, read them from here. Anyways, and I picked like just a really fun mishmash of songs. I didn't think about it too much. Like whatever popped into my head when I read the prompt, I went with it immediately. So some of these songs, like this is a pretty old song, but I was like, a song that I know all the lyrics to, Tonight Tonight by Hot Shelly Ray. I can sing the whole dang thing. Anyways, so let's get started. This is really easy, I swear. Like the hardest part is just printing out the images, which again, that's not hard. And I'll just tell you how I did it. Quite literally, I just did it in like a Word document, like any kind of document editor thing. And I just like, you know, Google, take the image, because I mean, I'm just using it for personal use. So there's not any like weird, you know, copyright issue. But yeah, I just copy and pasted album art from the internet. And then I wrote these. I will show you, just for this tutorial, I did go ahead and print them because I did not want to take the time to write them all out. So we'll see how this goes. I hadn't printed them previously, like for my other flipbook. So we'll see if I like the printed out better. You know, I just wrote them out and it was fine and cut them out to whatever size. In fact, these little white pieces were scraps from cutting out the bigger pieces. Because I think I had like 4 album arts on one like 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And so then there was, you know, extra scraps and stuff. So anyways, I've cut them all out and I just kind of left a little like white mat around them. I did not measure. In fact, these are mostly the same size, but like this Edamame song, which is freaking hilarious. I love this song. This is the one that was like, oh, it makes me dance. It's like a little bit wider, whatever. Okay, let's just freaking get going. So I picked just a pretty piece of paper. This is from Graphic 45. You definitely can pick like any type of paper because quite honestly, most of it is covered up. So like this, this side is a directionless piece of paper and like it's upside down on this side. Can you tell? No, you can't because it's mostly covered up. So really you can use any type of paper with this. I would say probably not one that has like a big pattern because obviously you're covering it up. So something with a smaller pattern is good. And I wanted something colorful to kind of like look nice with the colors of the album art, but you know, it's totally up to you. But directionless or not, you'd be fine. Okay, so 12 by 12 piece of paper. This is one of those like simple, you know, score at 4, score at 8, turn it and score at 6. And there you go. And then you have all of your boxes. So now I'm going to cut this one different than this because I don't think this was my favorite way of doing it, having this flip here. I don't think I love it. I think I liked the other version better that I made. So that's what we're going to do. But if you did want to make that version, what you would do is you cut one long piece here and you cut this one short piece here, and then you fold it. If you really do want to see that version, let me know and I can show you how. But I'm going to do it my preferred way that I already mailed this flipbook off to somebody, so I don't have it to show you. But what we're going to do is just cut through 2 of the boxes here. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to fold this down. And I did not cut my score line out, as you saw. Being a little more cash today. Okay. And, oh yeah, maybe I do want to cut it off. We'll see, we'll see. All right, and then we're gonna flip this one in like this. And I like to butt it up with the score line. So this is actually exactly the same folding technique as a previous flipbook that I made, where I made the shaker pocket. I'm folding this exactly the same way. We're just not making a shaker pocket. So we're folding it like the symmetrical way. So flip it over. And one more time. There we go. Okay. So now you have the symmetrical flip book where you open it like so. And you have, so page 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. I put 1 here. 6. 7, 8. So it's perfect for 8 pages. If you did want to do 9, it would be this panel right here. That's this very back page where you can also put something. I might not, we'll see. I probably will because I have it printed. And then there's the pocket right here. So this is actually my preferred way to make it. I just think the flips are like a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit better. The reason that I don't like this one as much is because when you flip this, if you don't flip it back down when you're done, then when you like go to open it and then flip it like this, it's upside down, which isn't the biggest deal. Like, I don't know. You guys see what I'm saying? So, and then they might be like, oh, I want to do it like this. And it's like, no, you needed to flip it back this way and then flip that down. So that's the reason that this one is just like kind of not my preferred method. It's still cute and I like the flip and you know, it's great, but I like this one a little bit better. Okay. Oh no, where's my glue? Oh shit. Okay, I have this one, but oh, good. What it is I lose the tips all the time. I'm the worst. Okay. So I like to do the pocket first, which that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm just putting a needle through the tip of this glue because again, I'm the worst. Okay. So I hope that made sense to everybody. Should I go through it one more time? It's the same as the other tutorial, like I said, where it's symmetric, okay? So you have your boxes, cut through 2 of them. You have your boxes, you cut through 2 of them, you fold the paper in half, and then you're literally just making it symmetric. You just fold these guys inward like that. Ta-da. Okay, and then so once you're like this, flip it up and glue. Come on, oh geez. Perfect. And then for your cover page, do whatever you would like. On mine, this pretty piece of paper is just from a notepad that I happen to have. And I thought the colors kind of went well. Yeah, actually, I could go with this too. I probably will just go ahead and use it because it fits so nicely. And I just did like the minimal amount of fussy cutting just to cut this out. So it looked pretty. And I can link this below. It's from an Etsy shop that I really enjoy called Part-Time Princess. I think I've showed some of her stuff before. Coffee break. Okay, so I'll just do the cover last or later. Okay, and then for the inside, the order literally doesn't matter. I'm just gonna start going. Okay. So and the way I like to do this, again, you don't have to do it my way. I will just take you through it, I guess. I don't know if you all want to see me gluing all this because like it's the same thing over and over again. I like to glue my photos down first. Kind of like assembly line status, you know what I mean? Where like all the photos and then all the words. As long as you make sure you don't get one upside down. The very first flipbook I made, I actually did accidentally put one upside down. And I was just like, are you serious right now? Crystal, how'd you do that? Shit. Glue. This is not the time. Work with me, bitch. Okay. Fuck. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, seriously? Oh my God. This is one of my favorite songs these days. It's called, is my hair getting in the camera? I hope not. It's called Ashes by Stellar. It's pretty good. I have pretty eclectic music taste. Oops, there's 2 there. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. And I'm just using my Barely Arts glue. Love that stuff. I actually did just buy another container of it. They sell it in a 4-ounce. This is a 4-ounce and also a 2-ounce. I actually bought myself the 2-ounce because I seem to never make it through a 4-ounce without getting like super tip cloggage. and like in a way where it's like, shit, I think I need to replace the tip. So I just decided to get the smaller bottle. We'll see how that goes. Okay. And I'm like roughly lining these up so that they're centered, but it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. Okay. See, oops, this one is like a little bit big. I'm gonna trim that just a smidgety smidge. I think I'm just gonna trim the white part off. So how are you guys doing? I've seen like quite a few new subscribers, which is exciting and also a little bit scary. Like not scary, like scary, just as in like, oh my, like there's so many people now who want to watch my videos. Kind of unexpected, I guess. Yeah, not like scary from like I'm worried for my safety or something, not like that. Just kind of like, oh wow, people on the internet, you know. Okay. So how is everybody's spring? I've been freaking loving it here in the Pacific Northwest. We really do have gorgeous springs. And I think I've said this before. I appreciate the spring a lot more here because we have actual winter. I'm from California where winter is like fake. It's fake winter. Winter in California is kind of like spring other places. So in Washington, there's real winter. And so it makes the spring a little bit more sweeter. You know what I mean? Oh, see, this is not even the same size as all the other ones. Whatever. I don't think I care. But yeah, I made that one a little bit big. And for the sizing of these, I did not measure. Like I just did it on my computer and I just kind of, you know, fiddle farted with the size of the image until it was like a size that I thought looked good. You know, each of these panels is 4x6. So, you know, definitely don't have your picture be wider than 4 inches. But I, you know, like, I don't know how big they are. Let's measure 3.5 by 3.5 thereabouts. Yeah, 3.5 by 3.5 would be a great size. Mine are probably a smidge bigger than that, but that's okay. And then for the little name label thingies, again, I just guessed. And so the ones that I printed are all going to be, I think for the most part, the same size. But the ones that I did by hand, I didn't try to keep them consistent. I kind of like the look of it being a little bit scattered, like different sizes. I think I am going to go ahead, just, you know, I have it printed. I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. Okay. I do have allergies in Washington though, which is the shitty thing. And again, because we have like real spring, I have real allergies. So I actually need to wipe my nose. It's feeling a little runny. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. All right. So now back in here. Okay, a song that brings you good memories. That's this one. And I didn't want to cut them all up ahead of time because I didn't want to risk losing any and like getting any, I don't know, out of order. I want to make sure I get the right song with the right descriptor. Cute. Okay. Oh, the other thing that I will just briefly note, when I did it by hand, you know, obviously my handwriting is bigger than the printing. And so I left off the "a song that" part and I wrote that on the cover. Here, I'll show you guys again. I wrote "a song that" on the cover, like ... That way I didn't have to write it on every page. That's a totally personal preference thing. Like I said, the reason I did it this way really was so that I didn't have to write as much on the top here because my handwriting is pretty big. But if you write small, you know, you can absolutely write the whole sentence. I just thought this was kind of cute. Yeah. That is your design choice to make. This is a cute song that reminds me of my buddy Nathan and his wife Angela. I call it the Nathan and Angela song. Like, he's like a blonde-haired kid that like surfs, and they used to live in Hawaii, and this is kind of like a really summery song. So that's the Nathan and Angela song, even though they don't live in Hawaii anymore. Okay, a song, oh, oops, which, I think that's this one, yeah. Song That Defines You, Rise by Katy Perry. This is a good one. So, like I said, there were 10 questions on the Penpal Paula one. The 10th one was a song from your childhood. So that's the one that I skipped. I did do it in the mail that I actually sent for the swap. I did include that 10th one, but I picked a Christmas song, actually. That's like, I kind of left it out because it didn't fit with the rest of it. I literally picked a Garth Brooks Christmas album because like we listen to it every year at Christmas, and that, you know, like I said, I picked things that popped into my head immediately. I didn't want to think about it too much, and so, you know, a song that reminds me of my childhood, it was Christmas, and so I was like, no, we can leave that one out. Okay, a song that puts you in a good mood. Ashes by Stellar. I'm trying to cut the black part off, which again, you wouldn't have to do. You can leave the black part. I'm really just cutting it because it kind of started by being cut off, and consistency was kind of what I was going for, but whatever. See, because now I have to cut it off here. Oh my God, you guys do not want to watch me do this, do you? I hope it's okay. Song that puts you in a good mood. So, are you guys a part of any Discord, or sorry, not Discords, Patreons? Are you a patron of anyone? Whoopsies. I really do enjoy the Patreon. You know, you get something every single month. If it's a Patreon that gives physical items, because not every Patreon does. Some stuff is just, you know, online or digital access or whatever. I'm also a part of the Paper Letter blog. Just, I keep trying to say Discord. The Paper Letter blog, Patreon, and like, she doesn't send anything out. You're just a part of like her online community. And we do swaps and stuff there too. But the Penpal Paula one, she sends out like awesome stuff. I love it. So I definitely recommend it. But yeah, are there any that you guys would recommend? Are there any that I should check out? This is the one here. Yeah, because I love it. And I love, you know, that kind of more personal interaction with the creators and like other people that also love the shop. Yeah, so it's really fun. I'm also a patron of Artful Geek Creations. She's a longtime fave of mine. I really love her art style. She draws like, how did I describe it? It's kind of in between cartoonish and like kawaii. It's not, yeah, it's not kawaii, but it's also not just like straight regular cartoon kind of characters. I really like her art style though. And something else that I really like about her stuff is it's very vibrantly colored. You know, some people like that kind of softer, muted, vintagey look. It's pretty, but nah, man, I go for the colors. So all of her stuff is like really, really brightly colored and really saturated, you know, like, I don't know. She prints stuff herself, but then she also gets some stuff printed. And like all of it, both types of things are always very vibrantly printed. I love her shit. Anyways. So yeah, if there's any others that are kind of fun like that, pen paling types of, or just, you know, stationery supplies, let me know. This is a really good song, Head Above Water by Avril Lavigne. This is a song that makes me emotional. I feel like my hands are a little bit shaky because all I've had today is coffee. This is my second cup, and I haven't actually eaten yet. I usually have a cup of coffee, and then I have a yogurt, and then I'll have another cup of coffee, but I haven't had that yogurt today. Okay, I'll do this one since it's next. A song from a movie. This is a pretty old movie throwback. But again, I'm trying to think of a song for a movie. This is the first one that popped into my head. It's about burlesque dancing. And of course, Miss Christina Aguilera. I love sending fun stuff like this. So personal, you know, but also fun and artsy. And it's just right for me because I hope this doesn't like sound weird, but it's not too artsy. Do you know what I mean? It's just artsy enough. Like I said, I didn't have to fiddle fart around with embellishing because it's not my forte. It's just not. I like to do it, but I don't know. I oftentimes just spend too much time on it and never am really happy with it. So this is a nice type of craft for me. See, and I'm being a crazy person, so I have to get all this black part off. Okay. We are almost done. Tonight. That's not the way this song goes at all. Oh my goodness. There's quite a lot of songs actually that I know all the lyrics to that could have gone. I mean, and for all of these, like there's multiple songs that could have gone in these categories. Oh, and so we did this with songs. Like I said, I think this was the April one, and then May, which I'm so glad that I didn't sign up for it because May was a busy month. I usually sign up every single month for the swaps, but I did skip the month of May. It was a movie one. So you could do exactly this same thing, but with 10 movies and, you know, come up with some cute questions. I might do that on my own, like for some of my own personal pen pals. Like this is, you know, this particular flip book is for a personal pen pal, not for a swap. So yeah, I might go ahead and do the movie one. I just totally didn't have time in the month of May to do anything extra. I had a struggle doing the other swap that I was a part of, and yeah, so. Because I do, you know, want to get these things out on time. There generally is a time limit. That actually is something that I do appreciate about the Happy Mailers group is the time limits, and also the time limit is like more lax, but also the Paper Letter blog. Her swaps, she gives you like a whole entire month to do it. Because the Penpal and Paula ones, because we do them every single month, the pace is a little bit faster. You know, I think you only get about like 2 weeks to make it, maybe 3, because I think you sign up like the first week of the month and then she sets the partners and then it needs to be sent out before the end of the month. So yeah, you don't get quite as much time, which, you know, that's fine. It is what it is. You know, the expectation is set. So just know what you can and can't do. But that is something that I do kind of like about the Paper Letter blog one is you get like a whole entire month to do the crafting, and same with the Happy Mailers. So just something to be aware of. You know, if you know that you're going to be busy, don't sign up for a swap. Yeah. Or let your partner know. Most people are pretty chill if you just communicate with them. Okay, and there we go. Done and dusted. This is, oh my gosh, I really like it with the crooked words. Oh my God, yeah, that's crooked, whatever. I like it with the printed words. I like it both ways. You know, we can compare. Oh, they're both nice. I don't know. Whatever, it's just whatever you want, whatever you choose. Okay, and then like I said, for the cover, I just wrote on this and then fussy cut it out. I think that's what I'll do, but maybe I'll decide later. And again, we have this little pocket here, perfect for just a small note. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun making this. I was really excited to share it with you guys. And like I said, you can totally customize this with other themes. You know, this was a playlist. You can do it with movies. That would also be super awesome because, you know, the art for a movie poster would be great. Yeah, if you guys think of any other suggestions that this would be really fun for, drop them in the comments. I have been enjoying reading your guys' comments, getting a couple more subscribers and things like that. So it's nice interacting with you all. If you have any questions or if I forget to link anything, let me know and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.